Hello, 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 and welcome back to another Rise of Empires, Rise of Empire video with me, Mr. Gill. Thank you so much for all of your previous likes, comments, subscriptions, suggestions, views, and all of that jazz. I really, really appreciate it. It feels good. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people will never want to talk about. Because too many people are too aggressive in this game. No, I started that off wrong. You know, guys, what we're going to talk about is, I think, the single most important thing that every new player of Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire, or Fire and War, whatever it's called these days, should do. The single most important thing they should do and learn from day 1 to day 500 or day 700, and I think I'm on probably about day 4.5, 450, maybe 500. The single most thing. Now, a lot of people are going to disagree with me. A lot of people are going to say, yeah, but I do this and I do that, you know. But this is about every single player. So it's a mix of players from 12-year-old kids, who spending all their mum's money on golden heroes, and 30-year-old dudes sitting alone in their apartments, racking up their credit card bills because they're bored and drunk, to parents who've got nothing better to do in the afternoons apart from play some video games. And that sounded really negative about everybody who plays this game, and that's definitely not what I mean. But I'm just saying is that you should not. This is a mobile game, and there's a very important thing to do, and it's about how you play it, and your life, dictates how you're going to be able to play a game like this. You either have the life where you can spend $1 billion, or you have the life where you can spend $5, or you have the life where you can spend $0. And all of those things are valid. But I think this rule stands for nearly every single player, is that irregardless of whatever you do, you can be the strongest player. It all comes down to activity. Yeah, so how active you are in the game. So whether you're going to be active every single day, every single hour, 3 hours a day, 1 hour a day, 25 minutes a day, whatever. You're going to be able to log in every morning, every evening, at reset, after reset, all that kind of stuff, and you're logging in or not. Irregardless of all of that stuff, there's only one thing you should do every single Friday. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, but my time on Friday is this," and Friday for me means 4 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't matter, guys. You've got to remember that this is it's a global clock here. Yeah, we're all playing at the same time right now. Every single person who's watching this. Well, no, because this is not live. But either way, when I recorded this, it's 13:19. For every single person on the 18th and 12th, because it's the world time. And that means it's Friday. And that means tomorrow, we can see right here, is going to be a kill event. Or a battle for the throne. I guess this is the same thing. Yeah, it's going to be a kill event. Tomorrow starts a kill event. And it starts for everybody on a Saturday after reset, and it might be your Friday evening, it might be whatever, but it's still the same world time in about how many hours? 10 hours from this video. This is when it will happen. And so a lot of people will be like, oh yeah. And one of the hardest things I've had to deal with over a year and a half of playing is that a lot of people do not understand shield up. Put a shield on. Regardless of how amazing and strong you are, and whether you're going to go fight and do the kill event and kill everybody in the world, that's fantastic if that's what you're doing. But you might fall asleep. You might, oh, I got a date tonight, and then not remember to do this. Or you might go, you know what? I had such a good meal, or I gotta meet my family, or there might be an emergency. There's too many times, and I've done this myself. There's too many times. I know every single Friday, and for me, it's Friday at midday. So Friday midday in Stockholm, which is Central European time. I put on a 3 day shield. And the only times I forgot is when I was probably hanging out with some friends or I did something, and then I know the next morning I got screwed, got absolutely attacked, raided, blah, 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 because I was unshielded. So it's really important, not just for smaller players, not just for anybody, but it's important for all players. Is don't think you're amazing and will always remember to do stuff. If you're the sort of person that is going to spend and you have alarm clocks going off, that's fine, that's fine. But every single person in this entire game, at some point on Friday, so roughly, I don't know, 12 hours before reset, they should decide shield or not. And I will always, always recommend everybody to shield just in case. Just in case you fall asleep, you want to lie in, you're having sex with your girlfriend, boyfriend, dog, you're having your thing. Always shield every 12 hours before reset. And as I said, for me, that's a Friday. I can't believe, and honestly, I was talking to somebody in the chat, in our Alliance chat today about this. Is I can't believe we're still saying this after a year and a half. Is that people are like, why do I have to put a shield on? Like, because it's always going to be an issue. Yeah. Oh yeah, there is occasionally Clash of Province warm up where it might not be an issue, but then you're asking people to think, 3 weeks out of 4 I do it, and then 1 week I don't. Just so much easier. It is so cheap. It's 2,500 gems. It's not expensive. Put a damn shield on every Friday or 12 hours before reset, depending on where you live in the world. That's my public. I'm going to call that my PSA because it's incredibly frustrating. I send. I don't know how many mails I've sent about putting a shield on over years now. Just hundreds of mails. Put a shield on, guys. Yeah, this is the most important thing any single player in this game can do. This will help you and this will help your alliance. Put a freaking shield on. Don't take the risk. You can tell I'm a bit grumpy today. No, I'm actually very happy, but I'm just like, it's like, oh my god, just do it. Put a shield on. People are like, yeah, but I'm going to go kill tomorrow. You're like, fantastic. You've got your alarm. You're waking up at exactly the same time. And they're like, yeah, but I'm also doing this. And then you see them the next day and they're like, I slept over by half an hour and then I got attacked and I lost like 500,000 troops. You're like, put a freaking shield on. Unless you freaking got alarms set and blah, 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 and you, or that game reset time is literally the time you have nothing else to do in your life. Put a fucking shield on. Okay. That's it. Thank you. Enjoy. Bye.